Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unpack the financial mysteries. But this time we're looking at a company doing a bit of a refresh on its promises to shareholders getting ready for a big meeting. Today we're diving into an amendment filing from Cineverse Corp. They had an annual meeting plan, and now they've made some adjustments to what they told everyone before. It's like getting a memo saying, hey, remember what we said? Well, a few things have changed, and here is the update. So this document is essentially an update to a previous proxy statement. Think of a proxy statement as the script for a company's annual shareholder meeting. It tells you what topics will be discussed, what votes will happen, and why management thinks you should vote a certain way. Cineverse filed its main proxy statement back in October, then made a small update for interactive data, and now this is the second amendment, which means they're tweaking some key points. This amendment is specifically focused on changes to Proposal 4, which concerns an amendment to their 2017 Equity Incentive Plan. This plan is how companies reward their employees and directors with company stock or options to buy stock. The big news here is they are increasing the total number of Class A common stock shares available for issuance under this plan. Now, what exactly did they change? Well, they've updated two specific sentences. The first change is about limiting compensation for directors. Before, under their 2017 plan, there was a cap on how many shares of common stock could be given to non-employee directors each year, but this amendment is clarifying that cap. They've clarified that the plan limits the number of shares of common stock issued to all non-employee directors in any year to a value of $1 million. This is a pretty standard governance practice to ensure directors' compensation is reasonable and aligned with the company's overall value and doesn't get out of hand. The second key change is about awards given to non-employee directors. They are now stating that it is expected that each non-employee director will get a restricted stock award valued at $90,000. This value is based on the average stock price over the 20 days leading up to the annual meeting. And importantly, they've added that this award is anticipated whether or not the proposal to increase the share pool is approved, which is a bit of an interesting nuance. It suggests this compensation structure is already in place or very likely to be, regardless of the shareholder vote on the expanded equity plan. So why is this amendment significant? Well, it signals a few things. First, when companies amend their equity incentive plans, it often means they believe their stock is undervalued, or they want to use stock as currency to attract and retain talent, especially in a competitive market. Increasing the share pool suggests they plan to issue more stock awards. Even though this is about director compensation specifically, it is part of a larger plan to manage growth and incentives. The company is essentially telling shareholders that they are making adjustments to their compensation and incentive structures. The clarification on director pay caps is good for transparency, and the specific mention of restricted stock awards at $90,000 provides clarity on executive incentives. Now, the filing itself doesn't contain detailed financial tables that we might see in a quarterly earnings report. This is more of a governance and compensation focused document. However, understanding these kinds of amendments is crucial because they directly impact how executives and directors are incentivized, which in turn can affect the company's long-term strategy and shareholder value. The fact that this is an additional material filing means they are providing more information or making clarifications after the initial definitive proxy statement was already out. It's a way to ensure shareholders have the most up-to-date and clear picture before they cast their votes, especially with the annual meeting coming up. So, what's the story here? Cineverse Corp is taking steps to refine its compensation strategy, particularly for its non-employee directors. They are increasing the number of shares available for their incentive plans, clarifying compensation caps, and setting expectations for director stock awards. This suggests a focus on aligning director interests with those of the company and its shareholders. Looking at this broader picture, Cineverse operates in a dynamic industry, and managing talent and incentivizing leadership effectively is always a key challenge and opportunity. By making these amendments, they are aiming to strengthen their governance framework and ensure their compensation structures are competitive and transparent. In conclusion, Cineverse Corp. Amendment number 2 to its proxy statement is a procedural but important update. It clarifies aspects of its equity incentive plans and director compensation. While not a financial performance report, these adjustments in governance and incentives can have a significant ripple effect on the company's ability to attract talent, drive strategy, and ultimately create shareholder value. The clarity provided on compensation by specifying award values and caps is a positive step for transparency. However, the true impact will be seen in how these incentives translate into company performance and strategic execution moving forward. Alright, that is our quick decode of Cineverse's latest filing. What do you think about these changes to their incentive plans? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. And don't forget to join our Discord community. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.